It was nearly 10 years ago when the Edmonton Oilers would hit, literally, the lottery and hear these words.
Which team has that combination?
Edmonton.
The Edmonton Oilers have that combination and have won the draft lottery.
That's right, the Edmonton Oilers would win the lottery to draft Connor McDavid. Going into the 2015 draft, the Edmonton Oilers only had an 11.5% chance of winning. 14 balls put into a machine, 4 balls drawn at random, and whichever team had that combination of those 4 balls would get the right to draft first overall. And of course, the Edmonton Oilers did hold that combination with the lottery balls 5, 14, 6, and 1. The Edmonton Oilers would have the goods right go into Game 7 of the 2024 Stanley Cup Finals. Of course, Connor McDavid, known for his goal scoring, his high IQ on the ice, his fast speed, and wow, have the Edmonton Oilers and hockey fans been treated to some of the greatest goals we've seen. But now we are going to play the what if game. What if Connor McDavid had been drafted and had played for one of the other NHL teams over the last 9 and 10 years? That's right. This is EA NHL 25 and my new series of Connor McDavid in the Matrix. He is going to play for all NHL teams one season, the 2024-25 season. And let's just see how he does with all these other teams. How many cups will he win? How many awards will he take home? Welcome to my new series, Connor McDavid in the Matrix. I hope you enjoy. All right, welcome in chat. How you guys doing? Welcome into a new episode of Connor McDavid in the Matrix. Yes, Connor McDavid is flying through the entire NHL. As you saw in the intro, he has been drafted by all the other NHL teams and playing in 2024-25 everywhere, including Edmonton. We are working our way through the alphabet here, alphabetically from Anaheim all the way down to Vegas. We have seen Connor McDavid already play a season with the Anaheim Ducks. We have seen Connor play a season with the Boston Bruins. In the last episode, we saw Connor in Buffalo, who had the first overall position locked up. They had the best odds in 2015, but the lottery balls did not fall their way. And Edmonton was able to get him with the third best odds in that lottery. So welcome in, everyone. This is Connor McDavid in the Matrix, checking out how Connor can do goals, assists, awards, Stanley Cups, as he makes his way to every team in the NHL in this series. And if you enjoy this series, well, I'm not going to really enjoy today's episode because alphabetically, Connor McDavid going to the Calgary Flames. Yes, Connor McDavid will play a season with the Calgary Flames, so we'll check out the lineup in just a little bit. And if you enjoy this series, check out my baseball Matrix series, Babe in the Matrix, right here on this channel. I did it last year. I put Babe Ruth on all major league teams, see how he did with the Toronto Blue Jays, with the Boston Red Sox, with the Chicago White Sox, and even with the New York Yankees. Check out Babe in the Matrix right here on this channel. You can find the videos. This is what you're looking for in terms of the thumbnail. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you wouldn't mind, leave a like. And, if you haven't subscribed yet, more content coming along the way. And tune in, as you can see down below, Friday nights for my NHL Slapshot franchise, where I take the movie, the 1977 Slapshot movie, and incorporate that type of style, those types of players into an NHL franchise series. We are on season number 8 coming up next Friday. So check it out live on Twitch, twitch.tv/laptophound. Hope to see you over there on the Twitch channel. A great community and some community created players in that Slapshot franchise series as well. All right, let's get into Connor McDavid in the Matrix as he makes his way into Calgary. Calgary Flames and Connor McDavid. Nothing I really would like to see, but we gotta play it fair, right, chat? We gotta play it fair and have him on every team, including Calgary. Not going to spoil the previous episodes. You can see how he did with his other teams so far, but do want to show you before we start simming the games what the lines look like. I am just going AI. I'm not playing any of the games out. We might slow sim some of them. We might jump into some game action sometimes, but this is what the lines will look like. McDavid's going to play on the top line with Kuzmenko and with Huberdeau. And then you see everyone else. And let's see, can he put the Calgary Flames into the glory land, into the Stanley Cup playoffs? Here you see the defense that Calgary will be running with and the goalies using the Vasi Tactics Locked roster that they put out at the beginning of the season. It's one of the best rosters out there. If you play on the Xbox, you can download these rosters that other people put into the game rather than using the EA rosters. Really easy to go. Just go over in your Xbox menus over to the roster area, look for roster files, and look for the one that says Vasi. Edition number 1, I think, is the only one he's got up there so far. So thank you to Vasi for putting those out there. All right. First game of the year is against the Calgary Flames. And as I like to do with each of the episodes, show you what Connor McDavid looks like. Yeah. As an Oiler fan, I don't even want to look. Don't look. Don't look, Lap. Do not look at the screen. Oh, I looked. Oh, there is Connor McDavid in the Calgary Flames alternate in the 2023-24 home. There he is in the away. Another alternate jersey in the Winter Classic, in the retro, and a few other versions of the Calgary Flames jersey. It's a great thing about EA Sports is you can select the jersey that you want your player to play in, and they go back about 10 or 15 years. So Connor McDavid will be playing for the Calgary Flames this season. Let's just give him a plain old white jersey for this game against Vancouver. Not that I would usually root for Vancouver, but maybe we'll root for him. So we're going to exit out of the game. Again, we might jump in if it's an important game, getting close to the playoffs or in the playoffs. But we will slow sim the very first game of the season. See if we can see Connor McDavid get his first goal as a member of the Matrix Calgary Flames. Well, it's not Connor. It is Prospel that will score first to open up the season for Calgary. 1-0 over the Vancouver Canucks. Calgary playing on the road here. Thatcher Demko in net for the Canucks. Of course, he has a long history of injuries. Connor Garland is going to tie the game up at 1 on Vlader. 1-1 halfway through the third period. Calgary on a power play, cannot score. Still looking for our first Connor McDavid goal of the season. Thanks again for tuning in. I always enjoy these Matrix series. The what if a superstar played on a different team during his career, and just see what the game might bring us. Mr. DeBrusk is going to give the Vancouver a 2-1 lead. Connor Garland, his second goal of the game. Calgary down 3-1. Way to go, Vancouver. beat those Flames. I'm conflicted. Because I want Connor to do well because it's Connor, but it's the Calgary Flames he's on. As I was putting this series together, it was like, I really don't want to do that, Cal. What if he wins a cup with Calgary? I don't know if I could publish the video. I would publish it. We'll see if he does that. Demko is your first star. Connor Garland with 2 goals, and Bluger is the third star of the game. Okay, from this point on, we do a lot of fast simming, and about January 1st, we're going to jump back in and take a look at, the statistics, take a look at where Calgary sits at that moment. We'll also check in on Edmonton. In fact, let's go up to the Edmonton game on November 3rd. I'm recording this on November 3rd, so we'll see how Calgary is expected to do against Edmonton in this sim. Calgary 5-4-2 as we reach November 3rd. Okay, let's go in again and do a slow sim of this one. Edmonton in Calgary. And Calgary did not take too long. 30 seconds in, Ball will score on Stuart Skinner. It's 1-0 Flames. Victor Arvidsson scores the first goal for Edmonton, a 1-1. Calgary cannot score on the power play. As we close out the first period, it will be a 1-1 score. Heading to the second period, Calgary outshooting Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl, though, gives Edmonton a 2-1 lead. Edmonton back on the power play, cannot get another goal. Calgary now has outshot Edmonton, but Edmonton will take a 3-1 lead off the stick of Darnell Nurse. 3-1 Oilers going to the third. I've not seen a game simmed with a Connor McDavid goal yet. Lomberg will make it 3-2 Calgary. 10 minutes left to go. Adam Henrique and Sharaganov and Dewar. Man, we're getting a lot of goals. It is 4-4 Calgary and Edmonton with less than 3 minutes to go. Calgary makes it 5-4 off the stick of Jonathan Huberdeau, and that will be it. The Calgary Flames come back and defeat the Edmonton Oilers at home 5-4. Kadri, Henrique, and Huberdeau are your 3 stars of the game. All right. Haven't seen a goal by Connor yet. Let's go to January the 1st. And in the comments, let me know who is your team. Who is the team that you follow? Who is the team that you'd like to see Connor McDavid playing with? Remember, he will play with all teams at some point in this what do you call it? In this season, in this franchise, in this series, I guess. It just might take a while to get to your team alphabetically. Here we are on January the 1st, and as you can see, the Calgary Flames are 23, 12, and 2. In fact, they lead the Pacific Division right now. 48 points, 3 more than San Jose. Wow. We are in the matrix, aren't we? San Jose in second place. Edmonton Oilers in third with 44 points, and the Vancouver Canucks currently have 40 points. Connor McDavid does lead his team in points with 43. Got 24 goals on the season, 19 assists. He's a plus 11, and he has 161 shots to lead Calgary. Let's take a look where he ranks in terms of overall scoring. Connor McDavid on the first page looks like he is number 6, tied for 6 with Sidney Crosby. 43 points. Austin Matthews has 53 points. Pasternak and Mitch Marner. Toronto typically sims very well in EA. Not so much in real life. So Connor McDavid having a good start, a good first few months there in Calgary, and the Flames look like they are going to make it into the playoffs. Okay, let's sim up to, do we have another Edmonton game coming up here? Yeah, let's sim up to the March the 29th. That'll put us late into the season. And we'll see if that game makes a difference in terms of the standings between Calgary and Edmonton. Still above 500, 25 wins on the season now for the Flames. A lot of losses, though. 28, 29, 30 wins. They've hit the 30 win mark here mid-February. 2 weeks off that they had there, back on the sked. Again, we have turned off injuries and we have turned off the trades. So you cannot trade and you cannot get injured. We want to see Connor McDavid play to his full ability for all 82 games, plus maybe the playoffs. Well, look at this. We said we're going to sim up to this date to see if the game will make a difference. And can you believe it? It looks like it's going to make a difference. Calgary, 40 wins, 27 losses, 5 overtime points. Edmonton, 39, 27, and 6. So, yeah, this game is going to make a difference in the standings. Right now, you can see on the screen there, the Flames are in first place with 85 points, and Edmonton has 84 with about 8 games in the season to go. So let's go in. Just like we did before, we'll slow sim it. Winner of this game, first place in the Pacific Division, and Leon Draisaitl gets Edmonton on the board, 1-0. Very important game here as the season winds down. 1-1, Kuzmenko will tie it up for Calgary, however you want to pronounce it. Calgarians. First period is over. Let's head to the second. 1-1 in division, first place on the line for the winner of this game. If Edmonton should win in a shootout or overtime, they will be tied for first place. Heading to the third period, will we have a late goal? We will not. We go to the third, tied at 1. Flames on a power play. No scoring. Out shooting Edmonton 25-21. Edmonton on the power play without McDavid. McDavid is not on the Oilers. Anthony Mantha will make it 2-1. Time winding down. Can Edmonton tie it up? Connor McDavid, for the second time in this sim, will defeat the team that drafted him in real life. 3 stars, Wolf Skinner, the 2 goaltenders, the first 2 stars, and Anthony Mantha is star number 3. So that's going to give Calgary a 3-point lead in the Pacific Division with a handful of games left. So let's sim into April. And it doesn't look like they play the Oilers in April. So let's go up to the Minnesota game. Couple games against Anaheim. They beat Anaheim. They beat Vegas. Lose to the Sharks and lose to the Ducks. So with 3 games left, you can see the standings cycling there on the right-hand side of the screen. And one more cycle, we should see the Pacific 4 points up on Edmonton with 4 games to go. Against Minnesota, they lose. Still 4 points up on Edmonton. Against San Jose, they will lose. However, still 4 points up. Edmonton needs to win both their games, and Calgary needs to lose against Vegas. Let's see what happens. Last game of the season is a shootout win, and the Calgary Flames are heading to the playoffs as Pacific Division champions. Let's see who they play in round number 1. Looks like it's going to be the Nashville Predators. So Connor McDavid in the Matrix makes the playoffs with his 4th team. Again, he's already played for Anaheim, Boston, and Buffalo. You can check out those episodes already archived on the channel. Calgary, San Jose, and Edmonton will make it out of the Pacific. And in terms of the entire league, Calgary will finish 9th overall with Connor McDavid. Dallas, 1st overall, New York Islanders, Buffalo, and the Rangers, all with at least 100 points. In terms of the team statistics, Connor McDavid pulls off the 99er 99 points, 29 points more than his teammate, Audrey. 47 goals, 52 assists, plus 23. That should put him in the top 10, I think, in overall scoring. It does. It'll put him fourth overall, couple points behind Pasternak, Nylander, and Austin Matthews. So 4 points out of winning the Art Ross for Connor McDavid. So close to beating those Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's go and take a look at the playoff tree. In the East, it's going to be the New York Rangers facing off against Carolina. Islanders will take on the Capitals. Boston and Tampa. And the Pittsburgh Penguins will take on the Buffalo Sabres. Surprising Buffalo making the playoffs. In the West, Colorado will take on Winnipeg. Chicago makes the playoffs against Dallas. San Jose? Celebrini, was he really that good? San Jose making the playoffs. They will take on Edmonton. And Connor McDavid and the Calgary Flames will take on the Nashville Predators. Anytime Connor McDavid makes the playoffs, we will sim the first 3 games and then keep on simming until we get to an elimination game. So first 3 games against Nashville, a loss, a win. Okay, so we'll fast sim this next game. They will lose, and so now the Calgary Flames have been eliminated. 5-4 in 5 games. Connor McDavid will not get past round 1. And if you've watched the other episodes, yeah. All right, let's find out who will win the Stanley Cup in this Matrix episode. We'll keep on going. Edmonton Oilers look like they're still in it. We are now in the finals, and it is the Nashville Predators that are up 2-0 against the Islanders. Very unlikely final. 2-2 now as we go to game 5. Preds up 3-2. Will they clinch it? And they will. The playoffs are done, and the Nashville Predators are your Stanley Cup champions. Okay, let's go take a look on the path to get there. Nashville beats the Isles in 6. They will take out Chicago in 5. They will take out Edmonton in 5. And of course, they will take out Calgary in 5. So they go through Alberta to make it to the conference championships. On the other side of the bracket, the Islanders will sweep the Lightning. They will defeat the Rangers in 5. And in round 1, it's a 7-game win over Washington. Those surprise Capitals. Take a look at our playoff leaders here for the Calgary Flames. Connor McDavid would lead the team 1 round, 5 games. He would score 6 points. What could have been? Matt Barzal will lead the playoffs with 25 points. For the Islanders, Stamkos on the Preds, 24, and Braden Point for Tampa Bay with 23 points. Finally, your award winners in this Matrix episode: Stanley Cup, Nashville; President's Trophy, Dallas; Clarence Campbell, Nashville; and of course, Prince of Wales goes to your Islanders. Individually, your Art Ross Trophy winner by 1 point is Austin Matthews. The award for Most Valuable Player, Austin Matthews. Defenseman of the Year, the James Norris Trophy will go to Rasmus Dahlin from Buffalo. William Nylander, the 3rd Maple Leaf Award winner, goes and wins the Lady Byng. Rookie of the Year will not go to Celebrini. It will go to Michkov from the Philadelphia Flyers. Steve Stamkos is your playoff MVP for the Stanley Cup champion, Nashville Predators. Vezina Ottinger from Dallas. The goaltender with the fewest goals against is the William Jennings winner, Sorokin from the Islanders. Colton Parayko wins the Bill Masterson Trophy. And the best defensive aspects of the game given to Barkov, second year in a row that he's won the Frank J. Selke. The players have voted and the players have decided that Austin Matthews is the best player in the league. And finally, your Rocket Richard winner is Austin Matthews. So Mr. Matthews taking home 4 awards in this episode of The Matrix. Well, there you have it. That will do it. It wasn't so bad, Lap, will it? Was it? Yeah, it kind of was. Having to see Connor in that Calgary Flame jersey. But don't worry, Lap. He won't be in a Calgary Flame jersey again in this episode. All right, we'll take it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, go check out my other series. Go check out the other Connor McDavid in the Matrix episodes. And we will see in the next episode how he fares in the next city that he'll be traveling to. Alphabetically, I believe, Carolina. Is he going down to Carolina next? How will he do with the hurricane? Thanks again for watching. Again, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. Give what you can. Take what you need. Remember, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. We'll see you next episode.
A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you. I believe what he said to be true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city, and the sun is shining. Oh, well, isn't it a pity? And every year has its share of tears, but every now and then it's gonna rain. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.